have the theory. I run them so slow. All right, anatomy of running. All right, there's always a gait cycle, and we're always wondering where in this gait cycle is the problem at. Is it in the landing phase? Okay. Is it as I'm in mid-stance? Okay. Is it in push-off phase? Okay. Now here, for the sake of this, the foot striking is really going to be about here. Okay. And forget where it is relative to your body. That's just a phase of the cycle. Okay. Been told when you tell somebody you're running miles, you say, well, you should just stop running for a while. You feel better. Had that one? Okay. Give it about a few miles or a few weeks, and the same problems come back. You haven't gotten to the root cause. Okay. It's all about getting to the root cause. All right. Here's some good stuff on anterior knee pain. It's generalized pain over the front of the knee. I took articles in the last few weeks from Clinical Biomechanics, American Journal of Sports Medicine, Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy. Multiple studies point to excessive inward or internal rotation of the knee, okay, and diminished strength in the same side hip abductors and gluteus maximus, okay? How many of our foot people have a weak side gluteus maximus or hip abductor? All. Almost all, okay? They're just finally confirming this, okay? How many people think that a knee joint is different from a hip joint? Well, of course it is, right? It's the same bone. It's a femur bone. At one end it's a hip, at one other end it's a knee. Okay? This is a quote from some research stuff. I think this is really good. Even though muscle weakness has often been cited as a source of risk for overuse injury, there's a profound distinction between weakness and muscle activation. The nerve signal comes through, and that muscle has to turn on. Now, for you guys to get out of the chair, I might only have to turn on, let's say maybe 70% of my maximum number of muscle units, and let's say a buttock muscle. But what if when the signal comes in, my body only gives me 40? I still got to get out of the chair, so I got to go somewhere else. Okay? I use my high hamstring. Okay? Somebody asked a question on the email about the high hamstring. I'm not concerned about the hamstring. I'm concerned about who is on vacation here. Somebody's on a labor strike, and we got to find out who it is. Okay? In general, we don't find hip muscle weakness to be the only problem related to knee injury, but rather under-recruitment. There it is again, of the musculature. You might go out on the machine and push the same amount of weight on both legs. That tells me nothing about who's doing the work. Okay? And you think you've got your strength back because you can push the same amount of work. Okay? You could be using a compensation. And the impact on the lower leg and foot is huge because, again, we're just challenging our center of mass relative to what's down there. See, my foot's moving all over the place, but I haven't fallen over. Totally changes foot structure. All right, a lot of debate on this stuff. Ron actually came across the same photo. You showed it to me. First guy, where's he going to land? Yeah, mid to forefoot. How about the second guy? Yeah, think that shin muscle's working? Okay. Now, both these guys might be good runners, okay? But behind all this is we run the way our nervous system wants to. And I know a lot of running coaches who are good coaches. If I ask them, hey, you're going to suggest they change their form? No, we used to try that years ago and just got everybody injured. Fair in some cases. It's dangerous because the nervous system doesn't know how to do that, okay? The neuromuscular system operates in patterns, okay? How many of you, when your Uncle Joe is walking from 3 blocks away, could pick out that walk? You know it's him from 3 blocks away, in the dark, right? He's got the, that's his walk, okay? That's patterned into you, hard drive, okay? Heel striking versus midfoot forestrike. We got a lot of great information on that from Dr. Ecker. The example I want to give you is the Olympic trials injured swimmers. When they had the trials in Omaha, what was that, a few years ago? A lot of the swimmers came early to the area to just get acclimated and swim in the pool and stuff. In a very good PT institute where they've got some really good therapists that know about a lot of this alignment stuff and strength and true strength, They evaluated them weeks before the actual race, okay? Now, they were injured but could still swim. Do you think they corrected their malalignment before they swam? What do you think? Nope, smartest thing to do, because they were actually trained all those yards in the pool in that pattern. So when you take somebody out of a pattern, even if it's a bad one, you can actually create a little bit of confusion on the neuromuscular side, so you have to be a little careful. Your doctor had to talk about progressions. Well, we got to be progressions with that kind of thing too, okay? All right, down. Okay. I know he doesn't run a lot, but I want to talk about Dr. Hector's running form and his outlook.
Jealousy gets you nowhere, man.
Which shoe is this? Is this the new, I don't know.
That's the Newton Kids.
Okay, that looks like a Converse Chuck Taylor. You are on the forefoot. Loading that bottom of the foot. Store some energy. The shorts look great. Love the hair. Okay?
So me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see those questions there.